All right, guys, so when mounting the fenders, the 11 to 16 front fenders on the 98, 99 and up trucks, you do have to measure 3.5 inches back, and then you're gonna measure 3.5 inches back on front, top, and bottom, and then we're gonna cut this dimple out right here so the fenders will fit on, because the headlight bracket sits right up against that. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that out now and get it ready for the fender to go on. All right, so the next thing we're going to cut off of the truck after we've cut off the corners right here is this little piece right here. I got it marked out. You can see right here where the fender, the new fender actually touches on there. We was trying to mock it up without cutting it, but looks like we're going to have to cut it. So what we're going to do is we're going to come straight across here and just come straight up vertically and cut that piece off. So let's go ahead and cut that off, and then I'll show you the next thing we got to go to. All right, guys, so we got a little update of where we stand so far. So we went ahead and cut this. It's about 1 inch strip that goes all the way across there, because see where that X is? That's where our top mount for our fender is going to go. And we went ahead and got our bracket, the support bracket for the inside of the fender mounted up. So we test fit the fender on there a couple times, made sure it was okay. It was okay, so we went ahead and marked them holes and got them drilled. We went ahead and put nut certs in there instead of just doing the self tappers like everybody else has been doing, that I've seen doing on these. So I just want this to be as factory as possible, give us the best fit and finish that we possibly can have. It's very hard to record this stuff, so this video I'm trying to do a show exactly how to do everything, what the swap takes to do it. So this video is going to seem a little choppy because we're just going back and forth, because every little piece is custom done. So there's nothing that is just bolt up, like they say. Nothing bolts up and fits properly the first time. So everything that you're going to put on your truck, if it's 99 and up and you're trying to go to that 11 and 16, everything you put on it, you're going to have to custom fit it in some way. Yeah, these brackets bolt on, but then you have to do a lot of modification to get it to line up. So we'll make it to the next step, and then I'll show you guys what it took to get to that, and give a short explanation on that too. All right, so our next part of our McNasty kit is we're going to be cutting out for the headlights. We went ahead and cut this out like they said on the video, and in the instructions did our 2 bolt holes, marked it out, taped it up really good. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this out, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like with it's cut out. So here we have the two cutouts that for the headlight. We did, he did say you have to put a little bit of curvature in that. So we did also do that. Just, it helps clear the front fender. And I think it's gonna help clear when there's a bolt right here for the headlight. So there's the cutout for the headlight. Then I think our next thing to do is we're gonna go ahead and remove these tow hooks and these little covers. And we're gonna go ahead and get ready to mark the frame to get it cut. So stay tuned for that. All right, so our next part is we're going to go ahead and get this lower grille support. This is the part number for it, if anybody's looking for it. There's your part number. So we're going to go ahead and get this box opened up. We do have both our headlight opens cut out. I want to go ahead and mock this up with the two other metal brackets before we cut the frame. There's a couple different things I've read about how deep to cut the frame, so I want to mock this up a little bit, get a little bit closer measurement on it so we cut as little as possible off the front of the frame. So we're gonna go ahead and open this box up now and get this thing cut up so we can mock that up. So let's get this opened up real quick. Give us just a second. Open her up. All right, so there's our lower support bracket. Now we're gonna go ahead and mark these and go ahead and cut it where he suggests on there. So let's go ahead and get that part cut off now. Well, we got our top bracket on. We went ahead and drilled all the holes and put nut certs in there. We just used a level to get it level and sitting properly. The lower bracket, we have it cut and ready to go on. I just have it zip tied in place right now. We want to do a couple fitments of it to make sure it's going to fit right. But right now we're going to go ahead and put our top bracket on. There's your part number if you're interested in that. So we're going to go ahead and put it on now. Here's what it looks like. So the grill will, this will bolt to the nut certs that comes with the kit. We will have to bend our little bracket around right there, but this is going to go just right in place right there. So we're going to go ahead and bolt this on and take a couple measurements of where the grill placement is so we can make sure that it's sitting in the proper place before we drill some holes and for the nut certs in it. All right, so here we go, guys. First mock-up of the grill. Step back, take a look. There it is. So she's just sitting on there. We just got it mocked up right now, but we test fitted that and we test fitted one of our headlights. It seems like everything's gonna line up. Right now we just have the lower bracket just held in place with a couple zip ties just so we could see if it was in the right place. So now we can mark some holes and we can install some nut certs for that. We also got the top bracket on. Just put two nuts and bolts in the grill to start off with, just for right now. Same on this side. We just got two zip ties holding in place. It is flush against the body, so seems like it's in a really good place. It's not completely snapped in the bottom of the grill. I just wanted to set it up there and see what it was looking like. So we're gonna hold off right there and we're gonna catch you guys tomorrow and continue on the build. So here's our wiper transmission out of the, this is from a 08 to 10 truck. You can use any 08 to 10, or you can use 11 to 16 wiper transmission. Little differences is the way this bolts on. These are spline and it just pulls it up on there. The older trucks use like a D-shaped. So we're gonna just fix that to fit on there. But we'll go ahead and get our old wiper transmission out, and I'll show you guys the difference and what it takes to put this wiper transmission in. So here's our comparison of our wiper transmissions. This is the 99 through 2005 setup, and our 08 through 2016 setup. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and take our wiper motor off, get these bolts out of here, and go ahead and slide it into this one and get it bolted up, and then get it set into the truck. Also, one thing I noticed is you will need your bolts for your wiper motor out of the 08 and up. They're just a little bit longer. So you're going to want to get your bolts from that and switch over back into your existing wiper motor. All right, so what we did to make this wiper motor work is we you use this one bolt on the outside and then your one bolt on up top, and then we put a nut cert in there. And what I actually use is the part of our lower grill part that we cut off. I actually cut the 2 spacers out of that, and that seemed like to be a perfect amount of space. So I just cut 2 of these out. That comes off of your little lower grill. Cut both of them out, and then I put those in between there and put a nut cert underneath it and a 2-inch bolt. So then we have that. All right, guys, so we're gonna start fitting our cowl. We're actually gonna use the push clips in the cowl, and we're just gonna fix it where we're gonna draw us a line across here and make it where we can snap that in place like it's factory. So sorry I can't get a lot of video of what's going on with this. It's just a lot to record. So we're trying to catch you guys a play-by-play on it. So hopefully you guys like this video, and we'll get back to our normal videos of showing you how to do stuff and recording the whole things here soon. All right, guys, so we got our front frame section ready for some paint. We will be taping this off tomorrow and laying down some black paint on this. So here's our first look at our frame. We still got to unmask it and everything, but quick little look at how she turned out. All right, guys.